Not all American RVs are made in Elkhart, Indiana. We are in Hohenwald, Tennessee. That's in Middle Tennessee. And we are going to visit a very unique travel trailer called the Oliver.
And you've been asking us to do a review on these trailers for a long time, and finally we're here and we're going to do it. We are excited to be here. They are a unique travel trailer, and I think you're going to really enjoy this.
So this is the top outer shell. If you look here where we cut it out, you can actually see the additional material that we glass into the shell. It's called Nitacore, helps strengthen it up. It actually does provide a little bit more insulation, but that's going to put anywhere where we need structural support for like mounting the windows. It's also added into the roof line of the camper. So the top of this camper, once it's put together, we could all get up and walk around on top of that camper together without any concerns.
Kind of reminds me of a big bathtub.
So the lower outside section here, you can get a good look at the insulation that's already been installed, some of the plumbing, the waste pipes, as well as our freshwater tank and our gray tank.
Well, you could put water in here and swim.
This is the lower inside shell. Of course, all of this is fiberglass, and that was the main design so that the flooring in here would be all fiberglass composite material. There's no wood in it to where if you'd filled this full of water, you'd squeegee it out and everything would be fine.
Okay, so that's the first hull over there?
Yes, that's the lower outside shell that gets mounted directly to the frame. And then what we will do is actually take this lower inside and that upper inside shell, and we'll create the inside bubble. Once this bubble is put together, it'll get dropped inside the lower outside shell, and then the final cap would be placed on top. So here you can see the final holes all assembled together. So now you've got your outside and inside holes put together. This is waiting in the stage where we'll be installing our windows and doors, but you can get a better idea of what it looks like as it goes together. The main thing about the fiberglass is we actually use a double hull system. So you've got your two inner holes that get glued together, and that gets lowered into the outside outer lower hull, and then of course capped with the top outside hull. So with that double hull insulation, the air gap, and of course the Protex insulation that we use, it makes it a 4-season ready camper that you can use year round.
And the history of Oliver, how long have you guys been making these? And I know it started from two twin brothers here in Hohenwald, Tennessee.
That's correct. So the two twin brothers, Jim and John, actually own some other companies, and they were utilizing trailers for their sales department to travel around the United States to assist with that product. And what they ran into is those other trailers were having issues, weren't lasting, falling apart. And John actually said, I think we can do this better. So what they did is went out and they actually hired a fiberglass expert from the boating industry and then started designing the Oliver travel trailer that we know today.
Oliver Trailers makes just two models, the Legacy Elite, which measures 18 feet 5 inches, and the larger Legacy Elite 2, which comes in at 23 feet 6 inches. Let's start our review with the Elite 2. Let's start with the exterior and show you a little bit. The front part, this is obviously some storage here for your hitch. This is a leveler, an automatic leveler that will raise and lower it, which is really nice. Remember when they used to have those cranks?
Oh, yeah.
In here is your propane. They have two 20-gallon tanks, and they have automatic turnover. It looks really good. I love the logo.
Yeah,
for these.
that is. It's attractive.
All right, let's start on the camping side and show you what we have here. Again, this really smooth, nice fiberglass hull. Awesome. The steps are kind of interesting. You see these steps? You kind of have to fold these up, and then you kind of push them in like so, and that would push in. You know, it's manual, but it's not going to break that way when you do manual. So many of those steps with the automatic, the first thing they do, particularly if you're in a northern climate where there's salt in the roads, is they rust out. This is nice. I think that's really good. You just flip them over. Standard RV lock with the keypad entry. We think every RV should have this as standard. We keep buying the RV locks for all of our RVs, and this comes standard with that. Or it's probably an extra, an option, but it's factory installed, which is really nice. Grab handle here to get in. There's your porch light. And what do we have here?
I don't know what we have here. I'm very curious.
Let's take a look.
Oh,
This is like a
staying up.
little table. Excellent. You could put a little griddle on it, or a grill, and it's nice for outdoor cooking. It's always nice to have that. I'm impressed with that.
Those tires look substantial.
Yep, dual axle tires. I believe these are 16-inch, so they're real tires, not these little tiny toy trailer tires that you see on many RVs. These are nice, dual axle. There's your AC outlet for plugging in, a cook pot or something, or a coffee pot if you want it outside. There's your vent for your heating system, and again, you have Truma on board. Look at the substantial bumper area of this thing, a real bumper. This is so nice. This is your spare tire, a full spare tire. Here's your water intake. One thing I couldn't find was the black and gray tank drain.
Yes, sir. It's located back here in the rear bumper system. So all you have to do is lower the rear bumper. So this was designed to attach the waste hose here, and the waste hose itself can be stored back here in the bumper separate from everything else.
So it can stay hooked up?
Yes, sir.
None of that, and it's all the mess and the dirty stuff is right there. And of course, I guess this is for bike, right?
Bike receiver hitch.
Yeah. That's pretty ingenious.
That way we're not having to put the waste hose and our freshwater hose in the same compartment.
On the driver's side now, you've got a couple of, got to figure out how to open these with one hand. Okay.
There you go.
So there's your cable TV, and here is another cable TV. So you have, that's a satellite. If you put a satellite dish in, or cable. Now that wouldn't take your Starlink, but Starlink you'll find another way. I love these latchings, this latching system here. This is your black tank drain and your gray tank drain, if they have it hooked up that way. There's storage for your leveling blocks and your cord and all of that sort of stuff.
I have to point out, look at how nice and big those levers
Yes.
are.
And there's your outdoor shower and rear jack, street side, curbside right here. See that? Excellent. This one is equipped to the max. Up on the roof, 400 watts of solar, and of course you can add more solar panels right here. But I want to show you something that I'm really impressed with. First of all, our friend's Moride. I love that sliding tray. This is the battery. You have, in this case, this was equipped with two 320-watt Lithionics batteries. We love Lithionics. Their motto is never die technology. So you really can boondock in this thing. You have 400 watts of solar up there, 640 watts of lithium power, and you're good to go in this thing for a long time. But little touches like that sliding battery tray, isn't that nice? If you ever have to replace them or have technology people look at it, they are going to be so happy you have that. This thing is a boondocking special. Here's your 30 amp power hookup on the driver's side again, and that's it. Look how clean this is. So clean. Looks like that's an awning up here, and you've got an awning on the front. Dual awnings? Sure is. Look at that. thing will keep you shaded no matter how the sun goes.
Okay, I can't help but notice this awning is substantial.
I'm going to go inside and turn on the lights, and then you can come in and we'll get your first impression. How's that?
Sounds perfect.
Okay. Close your eyes. Don't let anybody see you looking. All right, come on in.
Oh, wow. Is this ever cute? And how perfect. Gray and white are the colors that are so popular right now. I can't believe this. The floor, I like this. It looks like it'd be easy to keep clean, easy to maintain. And this is just really sharp. It doesn't look like there's a lot to go wrong in here. That sounds a silly thing to say, but the cushions for your table, this is really cute. Very cute. I shouldn't say cute. But, oh, nice drawers, good quality. The wood is, wow, self-closing. Wow, this is quality. Look at that.
That's a little tongue and groove dovetail.
Look at, they
Soft
shut.
shut, yeah.
You don't have to fool around. Okay, lots of room there. And we've got our...
that looks like that's inductive cooking, right? No,
Oh, it's
a
gas.
2-burner gas grill. Yep.
I'm so old-fashioned, I like the gas.
Yeah.
Let me turn on this light here. Nice. Nice. Oh, let's see, what do we got? Gotta kind of just figuring it out as we go through. Ah, nice big bright. Oh, I know what this is for.
That's a reading light. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that's for.
Well, while we're right here, you might as well show these beds. Now, they have an upgraded, they told me they have an upgraded mattress for it, but they are really comfortable.
This is comfortable. Now,
here's the big test. See how, whether you can lay down in that thing.
well, I'm wondering whether to get my head or get my feet. Maybe this is better.
Yeah, I would think either way, because you've got reading lights either way.
Yeah, you got your reading light either way. So you could put a couple pillows back there and sit, put your feet up and read. So let's see. Well,
Lots of room.
yeah, it's got lots of room to stretch out and, of course, get some air.
Nice windows. Here's the TV. I like the way they have the TV fold up like that out of the way. And then if you want to watch the TV, you just would slide that down. But look at that nice back window.
Yeah, and this, to put things on. This is, well, it's well thought out, well planned. Everything you need is right here.
Want to see something I really like? How many times do you have drawers and stuff open? Look at how nice these are. They give you a latch that you can basically turn. And look at the
deep.
depth of that. So you could put your CPAP machine in there if you wanted. Mm-hmm. It's very nice.
Now, where would we plug it in?
Yeah, it's just what I was looking for.
So, what we do for a lot of customers who want to use a CPAP machine is actually place the CPAP inside the rear cabinet. We'll go ahead and open that door so we can take a look inside. There's an outlet in there. That way you can plug the CPAP machine up and then install what we call a through-hole adapter that allows you to drop just the one hose down for use.
There's not a lot of work here to keep this place sparkly clean. So
It's so crisp and clean in here, isn't it?
It is. And why don't you open up a couple of these? I see the lights.
Again, you just would pull it down. Lots of storage in there. Lots of storage. There's your battery disconnect switch. Plenty of room.
And we've already noticed these reading lights, but it's like they've thought of all the things that you need. They've given it a lot of thought. The air conditioning unit, it's flush to the ceiling, which is a good thing.
Yeah, this is the Truma Aventa air conditioner. It's really a nice, quiet air conditioner. We've seen that on other rigs, and it's really nice. And you can see there's plenty of room. I'm 5'10", and easily walking around in here without any issues at all. Truma hot water, instant hot. There's your tank level monitors. This is your inverter. I love the storage. That's like a pantry, isn't it?
No, I'm thinking that if you're 6'2", you could be comfortable on this bed. I think there's enough room there. Well, this is where we sit and eat or use it as our desk if we have work to do. And this is cloth. Have a seat here.
And then
I've got leg room. So that my knees, I'm not bumping on the table. The table's high enough that I can get in and out without whacking my knees, which I really appreciate. And I've got a beautiful view.
and you can drop the table, obviously, and you can have that be an extra
Place to sleep.
place if you have grandkids or a visitor.
You know, these lights I think are fun. Again, if you want to sit and read or you're trying to work, you can reposition these lights. I am a big fan of these lights that you can move here, there, and everywhere. But a nice surface, plus it's attractive. Okay, I'm fond of this area. Now, let's look at the bathroom. That's always an important room. The hooks here right by the door. Can't miss that. Open up the door, and you got a wet bath. Nice sink. Fan in the ceiling. A mirror.
Here's a little medicine cabinet-like storage. I like that. That's deep. Lots of room in there.
I can't believe how well thought out everything is in here. I've been in a lot of different rigs, but
I believe that's a composting toilet in there.
I believe it is as well.
Yeah. Very interesting. This sure makes it easier to do, I said easier to do your dumping, but I mean, your black tank dumping, not that. That doesn't change, I don't think. But
And the shower curtain, so that not everything gets wet. The windows, the toilet, and everything. This would be your shower area.
and there's a fan up there, a maxi fan.
I just believe that you need a fan in the area where you shower in the bathroom.
It feels so spacious, doesn't it?
It does.
Here's the microwave oven, and this is, it's kind of standard. I like the fact that it's up high. And the refrigerator. It's not the largest in the world.
Not the world's largest refrigerator, but adequate.
But actually surprisingly larger. Oh, look, it's all stocked with sugar-free Coke. There really is a lot more room in that than you'd think.
Now, the
tiny little freezer.
Tiny freezer. You're not going to take a bunch of prepared meals with you, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But the refrigerator part is big. Take your veggies, but frozen things, no. Oh, look at this. Look at how this keeps things from banging into each other. These little dividers here. An adequate refrigerator, not a lot of freezer room, but a nice big refrigerator space. It shuts nicely. That's good. I appreciate that. All the storage that you have here. The countertop is attractive. Cutting board, the sink.
So let's figure this out for you and me. If we were in this thing, this would obviously be, boy, it's very comfortable. Enough room. Okay. This would obviously be the work area. This is where we would work.
And I can't say how happy I am that I'm not bumping my legs.
Yeah.
When I get in here, I'm always bumping my legs on the table. So yeah. I appreciate not bumping my knees when I get in.
I like the windows there.
It's got nice, viewing seats.
All right, so this is where we would eat and work.
Yep.
This person could watch the TV.
And you know what? This is
enough room. Yeah.
That I can have my space.
Look, it's my
and
whole,
you can have your space. Now, it might not go out forever that way, but we have enough space that we're not too close. That we can, whatever we're doing, I can have my computer, you can have yours, and it works. And with adequate lighting, bright.
I think that this is really nice.
It's really nice. And the floor, I like it.
Yeah, you mentioned that when you first came in.
Yes.
It really is a nice floor.
It looks easy
All right,
to
so
keep,
where
and it's
is
pretty.
Bo going to sleep, our 70
Where
pound
is our
elk hound?
70-pound elk hound going
Well,
to
you
sleep?
know, he would probably sleep over there between the two beds next to us, and we'll just have to step over him. He could also sleep out here.
Oh, he would.
That would be the place I would put his bed, so that he'd be out of the way if you're going to use the bathroom.
Well, if you're going to use the, yeah, he'll get nervous
Yeah.
if when you open the bathroom door. Or, you know, he'll have to trust us to step over him and not step on him. But I think there's room here for even the Bo.
It feels really big, neat, tidy, big. I like this. I'm giving it a thumbs up.
I'm giving it 2 thumbs up. I'm so happy that people have harassed us. You've got to go see the Oliver, and we're like, oh, you know, I'm happy that we're here because this is something worth seeing. This is quality.
A big plus for me are these beds. They're always made up. You don't have to worry about that. You know, it's really neat. Another thing is, you know, the weight of this, I think, is 7,000 pounds, the big one. You can easily tow it. You don't need to have, I mean, we wouldn't need our Ford F-350. This is really nice. The beds are my favorite thing. I would check the upgraded mattress, but those are very adequate. You like the hooks?
I like the hooks.
We didn't show this where the fireplace or where the fire extinguisher is. Show that big cabinet. That is really a nice cabinet. This is actually like a huge closet. Look how much room there is in that thing.
Yeah, you need
Two
that.
shelves up there, and look how deep that is.
That's a good storage space.
Yeah,
And the 2 shelves are a big plus.
it is.
So you have that.
What do you think that's for?
I don't know.
They're smart.
Oh, so you don't bump your head.
Yes, they're very smart, these people.
It's nice and cushiony because I'm kind of tall.
Yeah, you want to
But
talk.
I can get out.
I like all the switches are right in here when you come off the door.
I like this handrail is here, and this one's in over. There's one on the outside, one on the inside, so it's easy to get in. And your right hand is usually carrying something. Your left hand can help support you and guide you as you come in.
All right, we got to find something that we don't like. This is not usually that hard for us to find in an RV. Okay, anything you think they could do differently?
Well, it's just me. I like a window right there, but there's a window back here. But I'm just used to a window by my kitchen area.
So does it seem strange to you 2 burners are spaced this way instead of this way?
No, I actually think that this would keep the splatters and grease from going where you sleep on your bed. And by putting it this way, I have more workspace here. Whereas if you turned it around the other way, my workspace would be over here, which would be a little bit awkward. So I actually think that this is a good idea. No, when you look at this, all the windows, it's about as close to a wraparound as you can get when you're back here sleeping.
Now, I don't want to draw too much of a comparison. What does this remind you of?
An Airstream.
Yes, it does. This feeling like a land yacht, this wide open spaces, like you say, of the windows. Look at that. It's kind of wraparound. It's really nice. It's neat. It's clean. I think this would rival an Airstream in quality. You know, they're a small company. They don't produce mass amounts of these like Airstream, which is now owned by Thor, like they do. But I think we can wholeheartedly recommend this to people who are looking for a trailer. This again is 23, a little over 23 feet. Then they have an 18.5 version foot version if you're smaller, and that 18.5 foot one, you can tow that with a good-sized SUV. Okay, so everybody wants to know what the price is. We should first point out that They used to be factory direct only. You had to buy here and come here and pick them up. And you still can do that if you want, which is a good thing because they let you stay out in the parking lot.
Yeah, they've got spots out there where you can spend the night, camp in it.
And you spend your first night or two and they make sure you're comfortable. But since January of 2024, Oliver has also have instituted some dealers around the country that sell Oliver trailers.
20 of them.
20 of them around the country. So the pricing. The small Legacy Elite sells, the basic model starts around 75 or so. The larger Legacy Elite 2, the one we're in right now, about 85. And of course, you can go up from there. You can add solar. You can add all those lithium batteries, deluxe interior, upgraded mattress. You know how it is with RVs. You can add lots of stuff. These are not inexpensive, but quality is never cheap. All right, Oliver Travel Trailers. You impressed us.
They certainly have.
All right, we are Mike and Jen Wendland. We hope our reviews impress you, or at least have you liking them enough that you'll give us a thumbs up. And then may we dare ask that you would also subscribe to our RV Lifestyle YouTube channel. And tell us what other RVs you would like us to do a factory tour and a detailed review on. We would love to do it for you. Thanks for watching.
Happy trails.